Hey guys, so it is E3 day 1. It's 9 o'clock at night, so everything's pretty much shut down. There might be a few things going on here and there, but we did have a chance to see Nintendo's press conference, digital stream, I don't know what you want to call it, but Nintendo did something.
Digital video stream?
Yeah. So we're just going to give a quick main points on what happened at that press conference with more details to follow this Saturday. So they started off with Robot Chicken, which was cool. They had Robot Chicken Reggie and a lot of cool little stuff going on in the crowd. Then they went into Super Smash Brothers. Big news there was customizable Miis. What did you think about that?
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, well, anyways, you have customizable Miis now. You can customize their moves, do a lot of cool stuff with them. What can I say? There's not much to say about that. You have to, I guess, try it out for yourself when the game comes out, if you buy that game. Then there was 3DS Smash Brothers, which is just like a dumbed down version of Smash Brothers for the 3DS. It looked pretty cool though, I think. I don't know. I'm not that into Smash Brothers, to be quite honest with you. I bought the Wii version and then I just returned it because I just didn't have any interest in playing it. Amiibo was then announced, and this is like these Skylander type toys. So you can customize specific characters in Smash Brothers and supposedly other games like Mario Kart, Mario Party 10, which was also confirmed randomly. But yeah, this is not interesting at all to me, this whole toy thing. So
Seems they spent a lot of money wasted.
And they spent way too much time on it, like 10 minutes on this, and no one cared. Then there was Yoshi's Woolly Adventure. This looked kind of cool, kind of cute, with the wool. Everything was made out of wool in the world, and Yoshi has a wool thing, like a Little Big Planet style, I guess you could say, for Yoshi, and he looked cute. It worked. It looked like a fun little game, but that's it. Just a fun little game. Nothing really exceptional.
Well, I mean, come on. How many of Nintendo's games are just fun little games?
That's not well, what are you implying?
That
are you
they
saying
make
that
children's games?
When I say fun little game, though, I mean it's just like, well, okay, I might play that. It's not going to sell systems. That's what I mean. Like,
fun little game.
Who's going to buy Yoshi's Woolly Adventure, or sorry, buy a Wii U for Yoshi's Woolly Adventure? Which was the main thing right now going on at Nintendo's conference, was trying to convince people to buy a Wii U. Did this convince you to buy a Wii U?
No.
Okay. Captain Toad...
That's not... There are some people who will want that.
I don't think so. I don't think there's going to be people who are going to be like, oh my god, I need to buy a Wii U for Yoshi's Woolly Adventure.
Just
I know everything.
Close your mouth.
You need to close your mouth. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
I don't know why there's a game for just Toad.
I don't know either.
Why does he get a game? What's so special about that?
Like,
people liked him that much to like warrant a game?
I guess it's a puzzle platformer game. It's... Yeah, it looks like Super Mario Galaxy without the ability to jump, pretty much. So you have to use other ways around. You like Toad can't jump; he's nailed to the ground.
Kind of boring. Looked.
I saw some gameplay of it afterwards. It looked okay at best.
Also, Toad is really annoying.
Yeah, and his voice is too. So I don't know why they would do this. Whatever. Then they kind of showed Zelda for the Wii U, but not really. They had a background in the back of a guy who was talking about it.
Well, and they explained it's like open world Zelda, so that's gotta be fun for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, in concept, it sounds fun. I think I'd want to play an open world Zelda where, well, open world. They're just saying you can get to dungeons and areas at your own pace whenever you want, however you want. I don't know if that means it's open world, but anyways.
Well, it's more open world than it was.
The problem is, what they showed afterwards was like some CGI gameplay trailer that didn't look that good. I wasn't too impressed visually.
There's a giant machine monster thing about to kill him.
Yeah, but it didn't look
and then he pulled
compelling.
Out, pulled out a giant bow and arrow with some phantom-y stuff.
It looked too action-y to me for Zelda. Zelda's not about action. Zelda is about puzzle solving and RPG elements, and like, you know, also of course you have melee combat and other weapons.
I don't really think so.
I don't know. It didn't convey Zelda to me. The look of it looked very unappealing.
Okay.
Why don't... You're so against... Like, you usually hate Zelda, and now you're like, oh no, I thought it looked good. Yeah, it looked good. What? No, it didn't.
Okay.
Why are you just saying okay?
Next.
Defend your point.
I don't need to defend my point. Mario Party 10 is going to come out.
Yeah, like I said before, they confirmed that. Don't know anything
For
about
when?
it.
This
I
fall?
don't know. I
Next
think
fall?
2015. Most of this is 2015.
I played Mario Party 6 a lot.
Yeah?
Maybe it was 6. Maybe
I don't
it was
know.
5. I don't
Apparently
know.
there's 10 of them. I didn't know that. I
Have
honestly
you, have you ever played?
I played the first one. The first Mario Party is the only one I played.
That was on Nintendo 64,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
And then everyone always had the...
Yeah.
From the joystick thing, they had the burn marks and like callus from the ring because they spin the joystick so
I didn't
fast.
play that much, to be honest with you. I played at my friend's house once, and that was my experience with Mario Party. And I was like, oh, they made one of them. I didn't think they continued this on 9 more times.
They did.
Which
It's
is
fun.
insane.
It gets boring though.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised. There's 10 of them. Well, going to be 10. But we don't know anything about it, other than it's Mario Party.
It's probably going to be fun.
4-player fun, I guess. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were also confirmed, but we already knew about those, and they were pretty much confirmed before E3.
Yeah.
So it's just more Pokemon, if that's what you're into. If you like Pokemon, you're getting more of it. Brianna liked it. She texted me and said she wanted Pokemon. And this is what she wanted to buy. So, but this isn't for the Wii U. This is for the 3DS, which all people are already buying. Which is kind of why that was the only 3DS title they showed, period. I think.
No,
there was no other... No, that was it.
No, I think Captain Toad's coming out for the 3DS too. And
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. Bayonetta 2, which is a Wii U exclusive, I found out. So that's... Some people want that. I was under the impression that that was on PS3 before, and I think it was.
I think it was.
It was PS3.
I remember not liking it at all and thinking it was a totally terrible game.
Yeah, I didn't play it, so I don't know. But apparently there's some people who liked it, and that's why they're making a second one. And a lot of people might be interested in buying a Wii U for Bayonetta 2, potentially. I know that one of my colleagues will be buying a Wii U to play Bayonetta 2, but he said that he's not sure how many people actually would be willing to do that. Maybe just a few people.
No one?
Well, him.
No.
No.
He's not in his right mind, so...
Apparently. Well, yes, he is. I'm pretty sure he is.
No.
Hyrule Warriors was also announced, and that looks like... Have you played Dynasty Warriors?
No.
Okay, I haven't either. But apparently this is like Dynasty Warriors.
So let's use a comparison. I mean,
that we
nothing
don't know
about.
anything. But they used it. So apparently, from what I understand, there's various battles happening on the battlefield with your allies or AI teammates or something like that, and you have to go around kind of dividing your attention among these battles in order to kind of fight off the enemy and kill them all. And you get rupees when you kill them, like in Zelda. You can fight with Link, Zelda, Midna. Yeah, I don't know. It looks okay. It looks like a general hack and slash type game. It doesn't really seem like it. It seems like they tried to fit Dynasty Warriors with the Zelda world rather than taking the Zelda world and putting it within a Dynasty Warriors setting. You know what I mean?
No.
Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. It looks like they just swapped out character models and put Zelda and everyone in there. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. That's coming out September 2014.
Yeah.
So there's a title that no one's going to want to play.
How do you know?
I'm pretty sure the Zelda fans aren't exactly eager to play this game. This isn't really Zelda. This is more hack and slash, like I said. So you're targeting a completely different audience with content from a completely different genre.
What I don't think anyone is excited to play is Kirby and the Rainbow Curse because
I was actually interested in Kirby. I used to play Kirby's Dream Land on my Nintendo Game Boy.
hated-
Game Boy. That was my last experience
hated
with Kirby.
Kirby's Dream Land.
It was fun. I love Kirby's Dream Land.
So dumb.
I don't know why you hate everything good, but okay. It was so much fun. How could you not have fun sucking things up and then throwing them out of your body as projectile weapons?
It was stupid.
The more you sucked up, the stronger your weapon was. You got this little star that came out of your body.
And it was not fun. It was stupid.
I remember the tree battle on Game Boy. You had to fight a tree that sucked air in, and he was like, I think he sucked air in, and you had to suck one of the coconuts that was falling down from the tree and throw it at his face, and this doesn't really sound that much fun.
No.
Okay. But it
Pretty
is
sure
fun.
Chloe could play it, and I'm pretty sure that she would put it down and choose something else.
Whatever.
That's how not fun it is.
Whatever. Xenoblades X Chronicles was also announced, and this looked interesting, but I don't really know what it is. Looked like you were playing in an anime. Like you were playing a character in an anime show. Like that's what the storyline felt like.
No.
Oh, well.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was just basically...
No, I remember.
You remember now?
I remember.
And what'd you think? Yeah? Just, not interested?
No.
I was kind of interested, but I also kind of shrugged my shoulders. I'm like, okay, I don't really know what this is going to play like or how it's going to be, so, yeah. Then they announced Mario Maker, and a lot of people were pumped about this in the chat on the side, but also a lot of people on the chat on the side were saying Nintendo won E3, which they didn't win E3. This is
I don't know why people say that. That's stupid.
I don't really care who wins
stop.
E3. I just want games.
There doesn't need to be
a winner?
Grades or a winner.
I like grades. I think grades are important to understand how well or bad, how good or bad a company did at E3. Whatever. But Mario Maker is interesting. You make custom Mario levels, and you can swap between classic Mario or modern Mario in terms of when you play the levels, because you can make them and then play them. It's cute. It's interesting. I don't think it should be more than $20. If it's more than that, if it's like a full-on game, I'd be very, very shocked. This seems more like an eShop online digital game to me.
Okay.
Yeah. You really don't have any interest in Nintendo's conference. Like, Brianna wasn't even taking notes, just to let you guys know. She wasn't even taking notes. I had to take notes. She was just like, whatever, I don't care.
They just always use the same things.
Well, that's not true, because they had Splatoon.
Yay, one new one.
It was really cool, though. I was really impressed. It was a new IP. I wasn't expecting it from Nintendo. It looks like a ton of fun if it were on the PC.
Okay.
Like, what? I just wouldn't buy a Wii U for this game. Just for those that didn't see it, obviously, if you're watching this, you probably didn't see all of it since we're giving you a recap. But essentially, you are a little character, cartoony type character, and you shoot ink to kind of cover a level. And the more of the level your team covers, the better chance you have of winning. Basically, the one who covers the most wins the match. Now, you can turn into a squid and swim through your ink, or you can be a character and just walk and shoot the ink. But you can't shoot the ink with the squid, and you can't swim through the ink as a human being. So that's the whole balance.
And you can move faster as a squid, so
yes.
There's an advantage to being a squid.
The gameplay is very clever.
To get you to new areas, to spread more ink, turn back into a human, spread more ink, strategy.
It's got a lot of strategy, and it can be I can see it being extremely competitive, and people being really into this game. Like I said, though, the only problem is, one, it's not a system seller. It's a cool, fun game that you buy and you can play with your friends for a little bit, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to jump onto something else now.
I don't know, though. There's this one game, and I don't remember what it's called, but it was something like Color Bomb or Paint Bomb or something like that.
Okay.
And you played with 4 people. I think it was 4 people. And you had, like, little carts, I think, where you can shoot the color from the sidelines.
Anyway, where are you going with this?
Don't remember.
Where are you going?
It was on the Wii, I believe. And
so they're both on the Wii. Good.
It reminded me of that. So they pretty much just took that and kind of made it look better with more stuff.
I don't know if that is accurate at all. I'm gonna have to check your sources.
I'm not saying that they're related, that this is like a 2 or whatever. I'm just saying it reminds me of that game.
I'm bugging you.
Shut up.
Yeah, you should.
Punch you in the face.
We love each other. Can you tell? Shut up. Shut up. Anyways, I really want to play Splatoon. I just don't want to buy a Wii U to play Splatoon. That's my point. I think all of my friends, like Will and Curtis,
like
we'd love to play this game. Well, 2 of my main friends I have, yes, would love to play this game on PC, but because it's on the Wii U, we will never ever play together. There's no way. I don't think that they will both buy a Wii U. There's not just for that game, and I don't know if they're all interested enough in the other games or lack thereof.
Well, we could play, and I will destroy you.
We could play, but it's actually we'd need 2 Wii U's to play together. I believe it's only 1 player per console, because you need the gamepad.
Are you sure about that?
I'm almost 100% sure the way they were marketing it.
Can't
and the
you
way
use
they were
more than one
promoting it.
gamepad per?
Yes, you can. You can use more than one gamepad, but the problem is that I don't think you can have a split screen.
If you have your own gamepad, you don't need a split screen.
No, but the gamepad's only for an overlay of the map. Although, that's a good point. So I don't know if they have a second screen option because they want you to have a map where you can see everything on your gamepad to kind of get an idea of what's going on in the level. And it's actually, there's a lot of mechanics tied to the gamepad. So.
I want to punch you in the head right
What?
now.
Why? Why?
I just want to...
For what?
Just continue.
This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. Star Fox Wii U is confirmed in development, saw none of it. I had to watch 40 minutes of Project Robot and Project Guard, which are two of the worst games I've ever seen in my life, and I can't believe that Shigeru Miyamoto is tying his name to these titles. It's not a good thing. And the only thing that he did is like, we don't want to show Star Fox because we're not ready and it's not good enough. I'm like, you think Star Fox is not ready and not good enough, but you think these pieces of garbage are good enough? I was like, are you kidding me right now?
What are they? I didn't see them because
it's this robot game. It's what?
Because I was smart enough to go do something
Yeah,
else.
you were. I was dumb enough not to. There's a robot that you go around a world and you have to destroy the world without your robot exploding and fight other big robots. Like, it's not, it doesn't look good. It sounds cool, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. Don't play this game. The other one, Project Guard, was like, you have cameras and you have to switch between cameras on the Wii pad, tablet thing. I don't remember what it's called. And you go and you have to switch cameras and shoot the characters on the camera.
Are you sure you have to switch cameras and then go through the cameras and then go switch with the camera?
This is how horrible the game was. I don't even want to describe it. Even trying to describe it is a terrible experience. Just stop. You're such an ass. Come on. I'm excited for Star Fox Wii U. I'm excited for... I like Mario Kart 10, 9, I don't even know. There's so many different ones. No, it's not.
8.
Mario Party.
8.
No.
It's 8.
Is it 8? There's so many different numbers Nintendo Story has. They've just given up on being creative. 10, 9, 8, 7. Like, who cares? Just number them, guys. We're so screwed right now. The Wii U's doing so badly, we don't even have to be creative. We're going down the drain. That's the impression I get when I see those numbers. But anyways, that was Nintendo. We're going to go into a lot more detail on it on Saturday. Let's go on. Maybe I don't know. We're going to go on. There's a few other things I want to mention. There's definitely more detail I want to go into on a lot of those subjects. Maybe not Brianna. We might have Will as a guest host on that as well. Just a quick sneak peek. Maybe. We'll see if he's available and up to it. But why are you saying, what's wrong? You have something to say?
I don't know. I'm just making noises.
You don't like Nintendo right now. Brianna's not a fan of Nintendo. So we'll go into
I'm hungry.
You're hungry, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, but I'm not hungry, but I'm hungry.
You're always hungry, though.
Kind of hungry. I'm always hungry, Mom.
I'm hungry. Oh, boy. So the E3 show floor had the Doom 3 trailer, which was revealed today. It looks pretty friggin' scary.
It shows a cyber demon, of course.
Yeah,
or whatever they're called. I think they're called that, right?
I don't remember exactly.
That was the only thing I was scared of in that game, in the original Doom.
And they're back.
And they're in this one, and it's actually scary.
Yeah, and it's
I'm not playing it.
The whole concept behind it is actually quite interesting too. It's like the UAC gave these monsters machine implants or something like that, and it's their fault now that these monsters are attacking them, which is actually a little more clever and a little more, I guess, believable, even though the whole thing's not believable at all. But it's an interesting twist in the story, I think. So
cyber demons are really believable, especially when you think about humans giving them their weapons.
Yes.
They're a lot more believable.
Thanks. Anyways, the full reveal is going to be at QuakeCon 2014.
When is QuakeCon?
I do not know. Sometime this year.
Let's say July.
I guess. I think it's in the summer, so you might be right. It might be July, maybe August. I'm not sure.
Maybe September.
Yep. We saw Persona Q.
Yeah.
Looks like Persona 3 and Persona 4
Which
fused
is the first
together
time
into
that I
one.
showed it to you, you were like, I'm not that interested in it.
That's not true.
And
I
now
was very
you're
interested in
like...
it. I'm ready to buy Persona Q right now. It's for 3DS. It's a third-party game for Nintendo, which you won't hear much of at E3, but there is one third-party game being made for a Nintendo product, and it is Persona Q, made by Atlas. It looks cool. I like the chibi anime characters. They're really cute.
Uh-huh.
Why are you laughing? Is chibi a funny word? Chibi, chibi, chibi.
Just
Chibi.
what you like it for.
Chibi. What there?
Yeah.
We also saw... Just stop talking. We also saw Assassin's Creed Unity single-player gameplay. I think this looked pretty cool. It looked real, too. But it didn't look like a fake trailer, either. So... What?
Fake trailer. That's funny.
Whatever. I was interested by the gameplay. It seems like it's a really dynamic and interactive world where things are happening on the fly, and there's not really much loading. You don't have to look. The biggest thing that was the coolest thing they showed right at the beginning was there's the new traversal mechanic from the rooftops, where you can just jump down really fluidly and get to the ground without needing the haystacks, which were kind of a iconic Assassin's Creed thing, which you seemed to like too when you saw the trailer.
Yeah, I did.
It was cool.
I just don't know if I'd be interested in playing that game.
I don't know. I'm definitely interested in playing it. I'm just worried that it won't live up to what
I kind of feel like
they're
playing with
saying it will.
multiplayers. I know this is single player, but
Yeah.
the multiplayer aspect of it, it kind
Is it
of
more
bothers
intriguing?
me.
Oh, it bothers you?
Yeah, it bothers me.
Okay. I thought it looked cool.
I just feel like it's going out of its way to be like gruesome.
Oh, the gruesome elements. You know what? I think that was just for trailer purposes. Honestly, I don't think they're going to make it that brutal. It's possible. Actually, you know what? There were like beheadings happening and stuff like that, so I don't know.
And it just seems like 4 people playing together and just like...
It's rated M for mature, Brianna.
Like,
We have to have heads being cut off, lots of swear words being thrown around to justify the M for
I
mature.
don't care swear words and stuff. I mean, I play Grand Theft Auto 5 and stuff, but...
Yeah, and there was some brutal stuff in Grand Theft Auto 5 too that you didn't like.
I know.
So.
The torture scene was the
my
worst. Just because
But
I didn't know, like, I figured that if I tried to do the same torture over and over, that they would say, no, pick something else, and I didn't want to have that, like, that,
I don't know why you did.
that pause.
I was gonna use water all the time, and then I would have just been like, I don't have to.
Well, I wanted to get through it quickly because I was really bothered by it, so I picked every single...
Oh, spoilers, by the way.
I picked...
I'm a little late for that.
oh please, this is the second mission in the game or whatever.
No, it's not. It's like halfway through. Anyway,
no, I'm
whatever.
only 38% through.
Okay, well, third of the way through.
Anyways, I did every single torture, and I didn't know that I could have just chosen the same one. It was very disgusting.
Yeah, Brianna was...
I
I was telling you to pick
trying
this
to get
anyways.
through it, though. I thought it was going to
Yeah.
make me choose all of them. Okay, so
Didn't.
that's...
You
I
fell
can,
into the
I
trap
can play
of
gruesome
typical gameplay.
and stuff, but I just...
You expected
something
that because
about this is bothering
you've
me. I
been-
don't know why.
You've been conditioned that way. Bothering you about Assassin's Creed Unity?
Yeah.
I think it looks really fluid. I think the animations look great. I think the combat looks great. I just
Yeah, but
worry
something
that
about the way their gruesomeness is done is bothering me.
the thing is that it looks great. Does it play the same way as it looks?
We'll see.
That's the big thing. It's coming out this year, though. Did you know that?
No?
Yeah, I think it's October
Didn't
of this year.
one just come out
Yeah,
last November?
yeah. This is a yearly thing. This is how Ubisoft does things. They make an Assassin's Creed every year. Well, it looks really nice though. So if it looks like I said, we'll see.
A game that's not coming out this year.
The Division not coming out for like 3 years probably, but the CG trailer that we just
It
watched.
was sad.
It was sad, and it was very, very effective at kind of telling a story and really setting up the world and the atmosphere. Because if the world and the atmosphere is actually like that in the game, I'll definitely be interested in this.
Okay.
So we'll see. Finally, there was Rainbow Six Siege. Now, this one looks like it might be fake, similar to The Division. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I had some really good times on Rainbow Six Vegas with all my friends. And that was really a lot of fun. You never played it because you don't play good games, I think. I think we've already come to that conclusion many times.
Terrible games.
But it was super fun, and ever since that game, Rainbow Six hasn't really been successful. Then they came out with this, and I have to say the destructibility of the world, if it's actually like that in the game, might be interesting enough for me to justify buying it, really.
We'll see.
Well, what did you think about it when you watched the trailer, so...
Yeah, it was nice.
That's it? It was nice? Well, what did you think about the destructible environments? I mean, if you were playing a game like that...
I just don't see it working like that. I don't see teams working together like that. I don't see it being fun.
I think it would be a lot of fun, as long as your team isn't dumb. That goes for every game, though.
It looks like it would be fun. It does.
It does. If you can
from the trailer, but I don't think it could be like that.
Yeah, I don't think so either, technically speaking. I don't think you can plant explosives wherever you want, have walls like dynamically being destroyed by bullets, explosives, everything. It just looked too good to be true for me. But
I don't think that's impossible. I think
it is.
I think the way it can be played, I think that's impossible.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But I'm not entirely hopeful for it. I'm hopeful, but I don't think it'll deliver on any of its promises. So, I think with that pretty much sums up E3 Day 1 for us, unless there's anything else you wanted to add, any other videos you saw. I know you said you didn't see anything else, but any comments? Nothing?
Not really.
Alright, so we will be back tomorrow with E3 Day 2 coverage. Hopefully we'll have a lot more to talk about. We might not, though, because sometimes E3 kind of trails off and there's not going to be much to discuss. There won't be many new releases.
We can dance.
We can dance for everyone.
Yeah.
We'll dance for you. I don't know if anyone wants to see that. Do you think?
Probably.
Maybe. I'm sure someone out there is like, yeah, dance! Do it! Anyways. So, we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.